What if I told you a single discovery involving gunpowder was responsible for a pivotal shift, altering the course of history? An astounding fact lies buried among the mists of North Rhine-Westphalia in the late 15th century. This is the tale of how one seemingly innocuous blend of saltpeter, charcoal, and sulfur transformed not only weaponry, but the very concept of power itself. Picture this: a sprawling, booming workshop, filled with the relentless din of hammers and smell of metal shavings. Within this chaotic fusion of innovation sat a young alchemist named Emil Krieger. With keen eyes and a mind sharper than any sword, Emil tirelessly pursued his quest, the first reversible reaction of gunpowder. But why gunpowder, you ask? Well, in the era dominated by armored knights and sieges, gunpowder represented an alchemical holy grail, a magic potion capable of altering the status quo of warfare completely. Where knights in their thick plates could endure the sharpest of blades and the fiercest of arrows, few could stand against the power of a crude explosive, an explosive powerful enough to rupture the walls of castles and topple empires. So Emil, cloaked under the disguise of an innocuous merchant, mingled with gunmen, observing their craft with unwavering intrigue. Unlike his fellow academic alchemists who championed ethereal pursuits, Emil focused stubbornly on the mechanical world. The merchants who employed him dared not question the quiet genius, grateful for his skills, though oblivious to his intentions. He noticed a peculiar detail during those observations, a tiny discrepancy, almost mundane, that ignited his epiphany. It was akin to the rustle of a leaf against the backdrop of a thunderstorm. Whether triggered by instinct alone or an unspoken destiny, Emil adjusted measurements by marginal grains, bringing clarity to the chaos. The result? The aforementioned reversible reaction. But so what? You question again, uncertain of its significance. This minuscule adjustment granted him control over the explosive power like never before. The same craft that unraveled castles could now be harnessed, intensified, and even neutralized on command. Keeping his discovery guarded behind closed lips, Emil built his legacy upon this manipulation. He invented a special contraption, later recognized as an ancestor to the modern-day firearm, the Faustschuss, a handheld device capable of shooting projectiles further, faster, and with greater ferocity than the bulky cannons of his past. Yet, as with every groundbreaking discovery, the ripples extended far and wide. Nobles and kings lusted after this newfound artificer, eager to possess his secrets. But Emil was no fool, for he understood the gravity of what he held. He continued to elude capture, sharing his designs only with those he deemed worthy following stringent allegiances. Nevertheless, the Faustschuss did not remain confined for long. Other inventors, spurred on by the intrigue of the mysterious weapon, mirrored his endeavors. Failed attempts piled high, yet the seeds were sown. The technology spread like wildfire, cementing its place in the annals of warfare. But beyond the blood-soaked fields lay Emil's true legacy. The controlled reactions he pioneered became the foundation upon which firework displays delighted generations to come, replacing destruction with spectacles of wonder and joy. Mighty temples celebrated anniversaries, colorful chrysanthemums illuminating the skies thanks to the same force that once heralded death. So, what's the takeaway from this mysterious alchemist's tale? Quite simply, it shows us the duality of discovery. The Faustschuss heralded the fierce march toward modern firearms but equally transformed art in the sky. A reminder that innovators like Emil chew through the chains to unshackle the spectrum of possibility. And while the world will likely remain captivated by warfare innovations, the less glaring side of this mystery exists to teach us something profound, to look beyond the battle smoke for the forgotten beauty left in our wake. An implausible fact, I know, yet it stands eternally etched in history's tapestry. Emil Krieger remained a blank canvas in period chronicles, And perhaps that's what inadvertently enshrined him as a ghost within time, a phantom not of his own making, but of the very powder that blew open the doors of discovery.